Hello, very good afternoon, everyone. Very good afternoon, all. We are back at 3 p.m. We are on our Saturdays. It's the weekend. I hope everybody is sitting down at home. Maybe you all have picked up your groceries, already had your lunch. Hopefully, you have your nice cup of tea or your nice cup of coffee with you to enjoy today's session. All right. Before we start off today's session as well, I would just like to remind everyone, if you know your colleagues are joining in as well, please drop them a reminder. Just drop them the Facebook Live link or drop them the YouTube Live link as well, and get them to join in as well. Get them to come in as well. Get them to join in as well. Because as I said, it's not all the time we get three performing negotiators that has been there, has done that, and is here to share a little bit with us lah. So the more people we have in, the better. Okay, so for everyone, please do remember to register as well. Normally, our slides, our content that we provide during all these training sessions, to keep up and follow up and pass it over to you all, we do need your registration. Yeah, currently we are a little bit slow on the registration side. So just another reminder, if you want us to pass to you all the information that we have been sharing, please do register into the link. All right. Okay, moving on to some of our social media reminders. Okay, of course, need I say more? This whole program is brought to you together in solidarity by our three agencies, namely CBD Properties, Esprit Estate, and also Profile Property. The whole idea of us getting together is to make sure we are stronger as one. It is a movement to solidify all real estate practitioners, okay? That's why we started off with Zoom in our first month. And once we were stabilized with our topics, our subjects, we straight away open it out for public. And for the last 2 months, as we have mentioned, everything is provided free. Even all the experienced speakers that came on here, the company has been inviting, calling in favors, and always making sure that this platform is open for all. This platform is open for all practitioners to come in, upskill, continuously learn, and continuously improve yourselves. All right? So for those of you who know some of our trainings are very, very good, but you might have missed out, heard from your friend, do keep updated with our YouTube Solidarity Beyond 2021 channel. Okay? There is where we upload all our previous trainings. And as for our Facebook and Instagram and WhatsApp, you can be reminded of next week's training, and also go onto the platform. There's a lot of colleagues there. You can post all your listings over there. You can find more of your colleagues over there. And even if you have some troubleshoot that you might need some opinion, just type it down in the social media. We have people to be there replying to you on a daily basis. All right. So moving towards the house rules before I call out all our guest speakers. Some house rules. Number one, as I have always mentioned, let's keep the chat room clean, all right? When I say let's keep the chat room clean, let's make sure things on the chat room are always of good energy, positive messages, and strong questions and or statements for the speaker or for the topic of the day. All right, we like all the comments coming in. We love the constructive effort from everyone. So I would say everybody, good job. Keep it up. Let's make sure this is a very interactive session. Okay, especially today when you have three speakers to comment on their feed. Let's try to make it as interactive as possible. Okay. Last but not least is we do hope on all the statements or comments that is being provided there, try not to have any internal arguments with other members of the public. It's okay to have constructive comments and statements, but please try not to have any aggressive arguments over on the comment section. Here, we are all professionals. We all have to make sure we come out and maintain certain standards in conversations as well. It's good to be constructive, but let's keep it respectful. All right. So enough of the rules. Let's get to the exciting part. The exciting part is, bam, we got three very experienced bosses and principal here, namely Terence Yeo from Profeer, Mr. Aldrin Tan from Esprit, and also Dato Adrian Wang from CBD Properties. And the best part is they will be hosted and moderated by Carolyn from Esprit Estate as well. So they have three of them have come on for one session before. This is a slightly different topic, changing towards the performance of the negotiator. So, ladies and gentlemen, whatever they have, they will be mentioning today. If there are certain steps or things that are not done yet in your game, in your professional practice, here is where you take down the notes, you take down the technical notes and try to apply it practically. As Mr. Aldrin always say, try to apply all this technical information practically. All right. So for all our VIP guests, maybe we'll start with Carolyn. Can I please test your mic?
Hi, Kai.
Hi. All right. Just below me is Carolyn. Everybody, please give her a warm round of applause. All right.
Thank
please
you,
give her
everyone.
a nice thumbs up. All right. Then we'll get Terence in. Can I test your mic, Terence?
Hello, hello. Good afternoon, everyone.
All right, below Carolyn is Terence. Mike is sounding all good. Everyone, warm round of applause for Terence, please. He's been hosting us. He's been training us. Let's show our appreciation. Thank you. All right, let's test Mr. Aldrin's mic.
Hey,
all
hi,
right.
And afternoon, everyone. Good to be back again.
All right, our big boss, our leader is over here with the thumbs up, new haircut as well. Please give him a warm round of applause. Thank you very much for all the thumbs up and the support online. Last but not least, our Dato. Dato, can we please test your mic, Dato Adrian?
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon.
All right, beautiful stuff. We can hear Dato Adrian as well. Please give in your support. I see all the warm round of applause. All right, I'll cut myself out. Carolyn, please take it away.
All right. Thank you so much, Kai, for such a power-up introduction for today. Wow, I think you have said it all, so I do not know what to say anymore. Okay. Well, thank you so much, guys. A very warm afternoon once again, everyone. Selamat sejahtera dan salam mesra kepada yang hadiri today. Okay, welcome back to our daily 3 p.m. session, brought to you once again by the three most leading real estate agencies, namely Esprit Estate, CBD Properties, and Profeer Property. Hello again, everyone. My name is Carolyn Lin. I am the director of business development of Esprit Estate, and today I will be your moderator. Okay, can I have our audience to type in hashtag solidarity beyond 2021, please? Come on, guys, show some love. Thank you so much. All right, very good. Okay, right. So over the last 60 days, the three agencies formed this session called Solidarity Beyond 2021 as a platform that will help negotiators on the ground to upskill and scale their business. As we are all aware that there is no slowing down on the current pandemic, in terms of subduing the number of COVID cases, we need to be vigilant in order to stay alive and maintain our livelihood sustenance. Sadly, there are still so many people facing loss of jobs, loss of direction, and also loss of family members, throughout the whole world, okay? So thus a call for urgent intervention action becomes a necessity to overcome such calamity. Now here I would like to congratulate those who have already completed their second doses, and let's continue to help keep each other safe. And we would like to take this opportunity to urge each everyone, okay, to be open to taking the COVID vaccination, as achieving herd immunity has become an essentiality rather than an option. All right, okay, so let's start. I would like to begin with our platform in Solidarity Beyond 2021. This was created as a dynamic platform of growth, unity, and a community for every individual, regardless whether you are a real estate negotiator, a leader of an agency, or a real estate agency owner. Today, we are utmost delighted to have three highly experienced leaders where we are asking them on the insights of how to become a performing real estate negotiator, and we hope that the audience will have something to take back at the end of the session. Remember, guys, while we may be inspired by the three panelists sharing session today, the ones that start practicing will be the ones that will move ahead from the rest, okay? So without further ado, we have here with us today is Mr. Aldrin Tan from Esprit Estate, Dato Adrian Wang of CBD Properties, and Terence Yeo of Profire Property. Together, the three successful leaders in the property market will bounce off the most desirable insights of what you need to know on becoming a performing real estate negotiator the best ways possible. A little background on our panelists. Our first panelist, Aldrin Tan, holds a prominent name in the real estate industry, clinching various awards for Specialized Projects of the Year, Industrial Firm of the Year, Best Practice Agency. Aldrin is also crowned the Real Estate Agent of the Year. Aldrin has acquired a substantial amount of experience and effort in building his career and journey in the real estate industry. In 1995, Aldrin started his milestone as a real estate practitioner and subsequently founded Esprit Estate in the year 2000. Aldrin's success is also a mass contribution from his education, where he graduated his degree in economics and accounting in Australia, National University ANU. To date, Aldrin has built Esprit Estate into one of the fastest growing agencies in Malaysia, with a compute of 10 branches throughout Peninsular Malaysia and a capacity of more than 600 agents and counting. In 2021, Aldrin is confident in sustaining and achieving greater success and to encourage the rest of his peers to ride out the wave together. So his motto is, "We grow by growing you." So good day to you, Mr. Aldrin Tan. Hello.
Okay, thank you so much, Caroline, for the introduction.
Thank you so much. Okay, so moving on, we have none other than Dato Adrian Wang of CBD Properties. Dato Adrian has acquired a degree in civil engineering from Oklahoma State U in the US. He has spent 4 years in practice as a civil engineer and developed a great in real estate. Thus, in the year 2006, he has established Polo Air Consultancy, MM2H, and formed CBD Properties in the following year, 2007. With offices throughout Peninsular Malaysia, Dato Adrian has successfully produced close to 400 rents to date. Having an expertise in providing management and creative business strategy consultancy, his mission is to create a real estate platform for Southeast Asia market and to help real estate agencies to leverage and to benefit their clients. Over the last 15 years, Dato Adrian has built scores of millionaires agents through his guidance in real estate. For 8 years consecutively, his agents have won the MIEA $1 Million Roundtable. To add on, Dato Adrian also won 2012 MIEA Residential Salesperson of the Year, 2013 JCI CYEA Top 10 Finalist, 2015 MIEA Top Realty Awards, and also Dato Adrian has bagged the 2018 MIEA CEO Award. So good afternoon to you, Dato Adrian.
Good afternoon, Caroline. Thank you for your introduction.
Thank you
nice
very
to see
much,
you
Dato.
again.
Thank you. Nice to see you too. All right. So our next panelist goes to Terence Yeo of Profire Property. Terence Yeo is the director of Profire Property. Terence has an accumulation of 9 years of experience in the real estate industry. He graduated with a degree in accounting and finance and has started his career as an accountant with 2 boutique developers, namely Nadayu Properties Berhad and OSK Property. Terence had gained extensive experience in the property development field. Thus, it propelled him to become a real estate negotiator as he saw an immense opportunity to further improve his property knowledge and skill set, which come with an attractive and lucrative remuneration. With his pursuit of his career success within a year, he has won the award Rising Star of the Year 2017 and Top Performer Award, which has led him to obtain a position as branch controller in the year 2019. Terence has also led a team of more than 100 negotiators with the mission of creating more value and opportunities through the estate platform. So let's all welcome Terence Yeo. Hi, Terence. How are you today?
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks, Caroline, for the introduction.
Thank you very much, Terence. Okay, so all mics are good. So let us start our panelist session. All right. So, dear panelists, are you all ready?
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 Yep.
Already.
Okay. All right. So, since the audience are very eager to learn about what we are going to share today, okay, so dear panelists, many out there are being inquisitive as they know of brands like Asprey Estate, CBD Properties, Profia Property, and Solidarity Beyond 2021. We know that there is a collaboration among the three agencies. However, could you highlight the vision and mission of this collaboration, and subsequently, where is the direction of this collaboration sailing towards? So shall we start with Mr. Aldrin Tan on this question?
All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Caroline, and a very good afternoon to everyone that is listening in. Okay. So for those who has been following this channel, Solidarity Beyond 2021, since 1st of June, and like I said, and everyone has been saying also, we have been on the daily 3 p.m. One of the things that we would want everyone to achieve. All right. And this is not a session about, to me, from my perspective, it's not a session about me, about the rest of the panelists. This is not a session about how a leader can actually make you to be successful. This is a platform, all right, where we want to create leaders, all right, and we want to create real estate negotiators that is able to make a financial difference towards what you call financial freedom. Yeah, and this is what we believe in. All right. The most thing is so many agencies and their community platform is highly important. Yeah. So the is a lot of messages and also calls from friends in the industry and asking me, hey, Aldrin, what are you guys doing? Am I right? So now the whole situation is this. Yeah. Okay, this is not just about a platform where we come out and do sharing. This is also a platform that we are moving towards a merger, all right, of the three companies. And going forward, a lot of people in the public, including those listening in, you will start to hear, all right, the name called ESP, yeah. And so what is the vision of this ESP? All right, so the vision of this ESP is actually all about the speed. This is all about collaboration. This is all about teamwork. Okay, and I and the rest of the leaders over here, we strongly believe that we are able to make a positive difference to each and every one. All right, and also the participation of everyone that is also very important. And of course, we are going to a large platform. So what would this large platform actually means to each and every one? With a larger platform, the way we run our business will be more efficient. There will be an economy of scale.
All right, guys, we apologize. I think there's a little bit of a Wi-Fi technical glitch. Yeah. All right. So, shall we move on to Dato Adrian first? Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
what you can do is you can share on your part while Audrey comes in thereafter. All right. Thank you, Dato.
Okay, sure. Okay, first of all, the ESP platform, just now what Adrian is saying, the three agencies come together. It's not the easy journey that we come together. So every party have been practicing in this industry almost 20 years. And for me is we have to put down our ego and then our what actually we have been doing. I personally I trick myself. I want to empty myself. Consider pour away the glass of water, make it empty, then I start to refill the new water. So during these few months, we have been talking, and then during this pandemic, when it started, we start to come together to plan out our training. Frankly speaking, without three agencies to come together, I believe I personally can't do the training at 3 p.m. on every day to hold our agents and motivate our agents to train so many people. So to our ESP, we doesn't really look at the monetary wise. During this training are all free, and everybody contribute our own time to share and educate, so that I look at this industry should be prosper. After this pandemic, I believe all three agencies with the 1,000 over agents will benefit from all the training, and then with our experience to uphold you all, we can excel it to the greater height. So stay positive during this time. Back to Caroline. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, Dato Adrian, for your part of sharing. Now, since Audrey is back to the line, so maybe Audrey, you would like to highlight again a little bit on the vision and mission of ESP. Take it away.
All right. Okay. Sorry, guys. Technical glitch and anti-climax, I would say. All right. But let me just put it in short. All right. Okay. This is a platform of not only creating a community, and community is actually a very important thing. All right. And this is what we believe with the three leaders of the agency. We will want to make a difference, or in terms of how you run your business, increase productivity, and also to create leaders. It's going to create having a greater platform. Yeah. It's not just about a collaboration. It's not just about if I can just share an analogy. It's not just about dating. Once when people date, you will go to the next step of getting engaged and also eventually get into a marriage. And this is where the three agency are moving forward with the start of this solidarity beyond 2021, which is a creation of the community. The next step that we will be moving on will be a merger under a platform called ESP. So going forward, a lot of you guys will be hearing more of ESP. And what is this ESP platform that is all about? All right. One of it is, number one, the community, needless to say, as I mentioned. Number two, each and every companies and also our leaders as well. All right. These are the talent. Okay. And just visualize, don't even imagine, just visualize the moment that you are on this ESP platform. All right. The talent pool of people that will be able to make a difference in terms of not just training, not just coaching, mentoring as well. So that is one of it. Number two, in terms of business opportunity. Now, everyone has a business opportunity, but in this digital world today, speed is the most important thing. Yeah. All right. You can have it. And you see, like I always say, that property investment is all about timing. All right. Our client make a lot of money when they buy the property within the right timing. So likewise, as a practitioner on the ground, when you are doing sales, speed is the most important thing. And if you ask me, more often than not, even when I used to do a lot of personal sales, it's all about speed. I may not know most of the thing, but I get to close deals because the speed is there. All right. So this is also one one of the vision of it. And I think the most important thing is this: we are going towards a large platform, yeah, and a large platform itself will make us more competitive. And this level of competition, competitiveness will be translated to each and every one in the ESP platform for one simple reason. When the three companies come into merger, which is where we are heading towards, there will be a high level of economy of scale. And having say so, we will be able to invest a lot more. All right, going forward in the next 1 to 2 years, we will be investing not a couple of 100,000. We are talking about millions on ringgit to create further technology as well that will definitely, and I truly believe, will make a positive difference to each and every one. All right, and of course, when it comes to this mission, we are already in the mission here. This is also part of the mission of why we are having this today. It's not about us, it's not about the leaders here, it's about you. And we do understand the challenges on the ground. And I truly hope that, for those who have been listening in and those who have been under these three companies, definitely great things are happening. Yeah. And for those who are not under these three companies, be part of this community. All right. And then you will be able to experience it. All right. We are not here to sell you anything. We would like you to experience it, like how a lot of us have experienced over the last 60 days since, or maybe 60 days since 1st of June. Yeah, so definitely there will be more business opportunity. There will be a lot of mentoring. There will be a lot of insights on how you can actually propel and grow your business. And one last thing, all right, before I finish on answering this question, always remember this, all right? Real estate industry, if you are a negotiator, you are a leader, or you are a principal of an agency, okay? Everyone needs growth, all right? And this is a career. This is not a sales job. This is not a part-time job. It make a huge difference and impact my life personally. Dato Adrian as well. I know him since year 2000. And I truly believe also with parents as well, all right? Yeah, back to you, Caroline.
All right, thank you so much, Aldrin. That was a very, very informative about ESP. How about Terence? How do you look at it from the youthful part of the new generation, on innovation and technology for the for this platform?
Okay, thanks again. I think in terms of vision, Audrey has made it very clear. So on ESP, basically, we are not just, not only we are experienced negotiator, also there are also a lot of new negotiator here with us. So before they join, they are also exploring other agencies as well. And in fact, why ESP is on top of the list is because what we can provide, especially on training part. Okay, nowadays as a new negotiator, when you join into a company or agencies, right, the challenge is that, hey, is there people guiding us? Is there people train us to become a performing real estate negotiator, which is the topic of the day as well. So in this platform, we not just highlighting on the training, okay, which for experienced negotiator is very useful. Same goes to a new negotiator as well. Okay, you have seen us since the 1st of June for, I think, 2 months already. Basically, today is the 31st of July. Basically, 60 over days, we are doing this. Okay, so for new agents, new negotiator who are tuning in, okay, I hope that you can see the value in us. And when it comes to technology, I just want to share with you, technology is something that is, we cannot say, oh, we don't want to adapt to it. And under ESP, we will be very tech-based. And just to share with you, currently, on our side, we are building a property rating system. Okay, whether you like it or not, prop technology is something that, like I said, cannot be avoided lah. And if you know, prop tech is in the 3.0 or 4.0 already. It's not something new. So we have to embrace it lah, because we are in the fast-moving industry and it's been changing. So if today, just to ask those experienced negotiator, if you cannot do online presentation, cannot do online closing, we are losing out. We are losing out throughout the competition. So coming back to tech-based, I mentioned just now we are on building this property rating system. You may not heard of, is something new, all right? But look at Grab, look at Foodpanda, all these other from other industry. There are review system, there are rating system, and sooner or later, I believe this will be comes to our industry as well. And last month, actually, I spoken to one of property portals, not iProperty, not Property Guru. It's a new platform. They also have this review, agents review property portals. And as a negotiator, I think it's good. Why? Because that can actually shows us who are the actually a good one, a good negotiator can provide values, can provide the best service to our clients, and who are the one that cannot. And those who cannot perform, clients will able to rate you not so good rating lah. So moving forward in ESP, we are definitely looking into getting better, make sure that all our negotiators are on board. And those who are already here, already joined our community, virtual agencies or virtual offices is something in the trend, in the market. If you notice, foreign agencies, property agencies are actually having these virtual agencies already. And this is something that we are looking forward to as well. Hence why we have this community group that we make sure they are more equipped, more ready to adopt it when it comes to Malaysia. Yeah, it's something that is going to happen in next year, right? So very soon. So so in terms of technology wise, this is a trend lah, and for sure ESP we are keep on implementing new system. Yep. So that's from my side. Thanks, Caroline.
All right. Thank you so much, Terence, for your part of sharing on the youth teamwork, innovation, and also technology. Now, to sum it up, guys, I think what the three leading agency leaders are trying to drum out to us today, a message about the ESP platform is actually a community, okay? It's a community for everybody out there who is in the relevant business of real estate, okay? And at the same time, I think it does make a difference because when all three come together, all right, you have got a leverage upper hand, right? And at the same time, what we do understand is competition is healthy, like we mentioned in all our sessions here. Your competitor is actually good for you because with your competition, all right, you are able to scale even higher. So now another thing is that we are on a larger platform whereby I believe that like what Dato Adrian mentioned just now is excelling to greater heights, right? Because a lot of people, they are being stagnated. When you're in an agency or you're running an agency, many a times you get stuck, right? Like you come to a roadblock. So what do? So you have to innovate, okay? So like what Terence was mentioning, okay, innovation is very important together with the virtual business world that we have today. And also for Aldrin, he mentioned about productivity of a platform, right? So I would say that everything is essential, everything counts, okay? Because at the end of the day, you cannot do this on your own because you need a whole lot of tools in order for you to scale the business to greater heights. Yeah, and at the same time, I also believe we have to mention about large market share. Because in real estate, what is important is apprehending the largest market share in order to gain the best leverage that you can in the real estate industry. Am I right? So I think that this is really a very, very valuable platform because you get everything in from A to Z, right? Okay, thank you so much, all three of you. And also, I would like to ask a question coming in for Dato Adrian. Okay. How do you do personal branding while you were in real estate business? Dato Adrian.
Okay, how do I do personal branding? Sure, I start maybe 20 years ago when I was a negotiator. Okay, a bit this afternoon, a bit of storytelling about my experience. Very speaking, I can categorize this personal branding as two categories. One is free advertisement. The other one is a paid advertisement, right? So what actually I capture on the free, because a lot of people like free things, right? And then I quite lucky that when I was handling a project in the Ara Damansara, I was featured by Astro TV online. So the branding actually give me a lot of advantage. You know, talking about 20 years ago, 20 years ago, YouTube Astro is so famous. Let's say they can come all the way to Ara Damansara to capture the whole video, interview me on the spot and put it on the TV. So isn't it it's very powerful? And I never pay any single cent for the interview, but I get a lot of owner to give me exclusive listing, to support me all the way. Even the developer also calling me to market the surrounding project because of this TV. And during the time, I also do an effort that supplying some data and supplying some information to the H newspaper on the monthly basis. So actually the advertisement, whatever write up is free of charge, but I do contribute my time to find out the data and supply to them. But during these activities, right, I myself also learn, because sometimes when the task giving to us, right, then I will look into the request and I do some research. Then actually I gain more, is it? Then beside that, I also do a lot of magazines. Sometimes the magazine people call me, can I contribute some articles or not? Or say I normally would not reject them. I will give them an article. So all these are non-paid advertisement, but do gain a lot of advertisement and feedback pieces for me. Then the other category is a paid advertisement. Paid advertisement today is so popular, right? Like those days there is only iProperty, Star Property, so we do advertise all these are paid. But once you pay also, you not simply pay. I know some of the negotiator or I say I got an iProperty account, other people also apply, I also apply. But how are you going to pay with your advertisement? Are you going to feature it, or are you going to go for the specialist on the area? All this you do extra on it. And the time of advertisement also very important. And then the write-up also important to show that you are different than other real estate agents. So I always keep on learning and help to promote and do those kind of personal branding. Then after all this stage, I start to move up to the leader level from a negotiator. Then I start to go into MIEA, a bigger platform, to do some advertisement. Like I got in 2011 Real Estate Agent of the Year. Then after that, I also got the 2015 Top Realtor of the Year and 2018 the CEO of the Year. All these are the journey of the branding for myself. And after this, I will also go internationally to compete. One of the very exciting journey for me to submit this competition to the Bloomberg Asia Pacific Award. I was one of the award winner in Shanghai. We flew all the way to Shanghai to get this award. In the platform, I know a lot of agency from other country. We make friends from there. Then we start to sell, cross-sell their property in Malaysia, and they also cross-sell our property in their country. It's very interesting. The platform is playing bigger and bigger. I also do not know what is the end result, but as long as there is a branding, it doesn't really take me a lot of time and money, go all out, because normally we can control on the branding and exercise, which is between budget about 3 to 5%. So all these are the national level. And beside that, I also joined this CYEA. I'm quite encouraged that Terence, your group is very young. All those are before 40 years old. This CYEA platform is only allowed this 40 years old and below to join. I'm already become a retired CYEA member. So I encourage every one of you to join it. You are going to learn a lot on the international playing field. Then another things now Terence is talking about already going industry 3.0. I will say real estate 4.0 is today. It's going to launch soon by ESP. So what is the real estate 4.0 meaning? Everything has to be transformed. New normal, it will be implemented. So we are the first platform to go in to implement all these things and try to do talent pool together, and we will excel together. What is the this 4.0 is I personally I do this 4.0 industry is I do a lot of sharing on the YouTube now, Facebook, even on this platform. With all these are personal branding, and it's free, right? I think this is how we do it. So in future, whatever this recorded is going to be a gain in the future. So I don't look at this as immediate. Look at the long term. Thank you very much. Back to Caroline.
Wow, thank you so much, Dr. Adrian. Okay, so what we learned here is that once again, the platform in ESP will bring you to greater heights, as what Dr. Adrian was mentioning, because with the publicity that we will have right on the platform, instead of we go to people, people will come to you, right? Because I think that actually makes a very big impact, especially when you are out there and people know who you are and your expertise as well. Okay, because I think that what is important in the end of the day is we form this community. This community is actually for people of all ages. Okay, from people who are very experienced in the real estate industry to the people who are very very new in the industry, right? Like people who are newbies, when they are greenhorns in the industry. I think that is very important, because when people who are new, they need to have a direction, they need to have a mentor, and at the same time they need to know how to actually upskill the business, not just to sell, right? Because like what Dr. Adrian was mentioning, we also need to have the platform, okay, for technology as well, okay, whereby we will go to the 4.0, which is actually very very good. So stay tuned, guys. I mean, come and learn more about ESP, okay, because it's more on added value. Thank you so much, Dr. Adrian, on that. Okay, so let us go to the next question. So next question we have is actually for Aldrin Tan. Okay, so we have personally known and seen many of the negotiators in this Solidarity Beyond 2021 platform that close 2 to 3 deals a week consistently over the years. All right. So Aldrin, would you want to share with us what is the secret to this in your opinion? Take it away, Aldrin. Aldrin, you are mute, yeah?
Oops, okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, Caroline. Okay. I do personally see a lot of agents in this three agency, okay, that I know, that I've heard of, and that I've seen that they are performing in terms of the volume of transaction that they have. And I always say this, many a times when agents come in and, especially the newbies, they all struggle, and also those who have been practicing for many years. There's always this struggle about how much we want to earn. Am I right? I want to earn what, 100,000, 300,000, 500,000, and this is what I observe. All right, and by far and by large, and a lot of people, majority of them, they lose sight of what this business is all about. Okay, and what do I mean by they lose sight? All right, yeah. You see, in life we always have a goal. Okay, we always have a dream and we have a goal. Yeah, and what I really observe is those who consistently are able to produce very consistently. Okay, there's a step by step. All right, towards they achieve the goal. And this is what my opinion is. A lot of performing agents. All right, let's talk about you earn 300, 500,000 or 1 million. Let's look at the foundation of this business. Your volume has to be consistent one, all right? And I always say this, you are better off closing 2 to 3 deals a month consistently for the next 1 year and not earning more than 500,000 than those who earn 3 to 400,000 by closing 1 or 2 deals. The key word here is consistent, all right? So you have to be persistent. So that is one. And, persistency will bring you very, very far. And I think the second one, okay, is everyone have to remember you are not just in a sales job, okay? you are building a business. So when you talk about building a business, there's a business element that you need to look into. Okay, I'm not going to go too long with this. Number one, you need a bit of investment in your marketing. You need to know the area of sector that you're covering. You got to know how the product that you are handling with respect to the target market segment. Yeah, and in short, there is one tips that I want to give everyone. It works for me so well, all right? And I've seen it for a lot of people who are able to close deals very consistently. And maybe you are also one of them, and you may not know that you're already doing it. But this is one little trick, all right? Everyone, remember, when you have a listing, okay, or when you are trying to close a deal, ask yourself, how can you increase the probability of closing the deal? I say this many times. If you plan your business and you strategize, all right, your marketing, your sales, that means you have a strategic marketing, and you look at the business from a strategic way. Okay, and there's also a couple of elements that you got to take note. Okay, you can increase the probability. What do I mean by increase the probability? Very simple. You go for 10 viewing, you close 3 to 4, or you go for 50 viewing and you close 1. Okay, you can achieve it, and this is what this platform is all about. All right, the trade agency have been training a lot of people over the years, and we impart our knowledge, our insight. All right, we become mentor to a lot of people. So again, this solidarity beyond 2021, where it's stand out as a community, leading to a concrete platform of ESP. We do not hope, but we would want to work towards making a difference. And for example, how to increase our probability in closing deal. So back to you, Caroline.
Wow, thank you so much, Aldrin. I think needless to say, right, guys, we know that Aldrin is actually the sifu to actually help people to become multi-millionaires, right? Because he has produced so many multi-million-dollar producers over the years, okay, and without fail. So honestly, he would have the best expertise and also the advice to help the negotiators how to actually climb this ladder up. All right, and at the same time, consistency, right? Because consistency is actually the key to whatever you do. Yeah, because we cannot be closing one big deal for the year and we just call it a day. But we have to consistently keep bringing in sales in order to gain the momentum, and also at the same time not forgetting investment, right? Because a lot of negotiators, I think they are very probably apprehensive about investment, because they say that maybe they want to earn enough first and things like that. But in the end of the day, what you're doing is you're investing back into yourself, right? Because if you do not do that, you cannot add value to yourself and your business. So I think that is actually very, very good, because investment in yourself is the best thing. All right. So thank you so much, Aldrin, for that insightful review on the question. So now back to you, Terence. Okay, so I have a question here for you. All right, question is, in your opinion, what are the common traits you identify in a performing real estate negotiator?
Okay, thanks for the questions. And I think it's very similar to what Audrey mentioned, is consistency. And to lump it all, is basically having a very strong mindset lah. Because in this industry, in our real estate negotiator industry, a lot of people can become a top agent, top negotiator of the month. But then next couple of months, you don't see them already. And then one more month, they're performing. So that is not really a performing one, in my opinion. The really a performing one is consistently achieving the same amount, the high volume of sales. So I'm glad that I have worked with them before and still in touch with them. I'm talking about performing is basically they're performing annually 300 and above, 300K and above. So to me, they have very strong mindset. That is a common trait. Strong mindset, they have discipline, they are consistent, they are persistent, they're very positive, okay? So especially during this point of time, MCO, everyone stay at home, but they are the performing one are the one that are still very positive, and you can see that they are still closing deal during this period of time. Yes, knowledge is important, experience is important. To me, qualification comes later, third, second, fourth place. All right, because you have the qualification. When I talk about qualification, it's academic qualification lah. It's not too relevant in this industry, unfortunately. Yeah, in corporate, yes, you need academic qualifications to progress. But one good thing, one fun thing about real estate industry is that everyone seems like on the equal, right? Regardless of your gender, regardless of your qualification, regardless of your races, regardless of how many language you can speak English or not, or you can speak Mandarin or not. It's not really a change. I mean, a differential. More the difference about performing real estate negotiator, in my opinion, is really the mindset. Okay. Yeah. Not because they are smart, but they have really a strong mindset lah. And having a strong mindset also means they are going to take action. Okay, those people that performing are the person that actually take actions. So when a new negotiator join us, right, before we start to teach them the knowledge, property knowledge or skills, the first thing we want to make sure that they are on the right mindset, the right mindset, the strong mindset. Okay, in my opinion, mindset is something that can be developed. So it's not something you are born with it. Okay, so in my opinion, to have the right mindset, right, these are all comes from your subconscious mind. Okay, it's not like, oh, I push myself, wake up, I have to be disciplined, tell myself to be disciplined, to be persistent. I think it doesn't work that way. It comes from a subconscious mind. And to manifest that, right, you have to, it's all affected by your environment and also your surrounding, your people that you work with, people, the family members, whether they are positive, whether they have the same channel or not, like the frequency, like put it this way. So yeah, so and that leads to the platform, like ESP platform as well. Okay, we want to ensure that the peoples that join us, right, have set the right mindset. Have the mindset has to be aligned first. Then only we talk about sales. We talk about how to make more income. All right. So that's my sharing on this lah, on the traits on performing real estate negotiator. Yeah, back to you, Carolyn. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Terence. So to sum it all up is that mindset. Okay, so for you guys who actually have been following us for the past 60 days, right? So as you know that myself and also Datin Jamie, we have got a training on NLP. Okay, that is to train on your mindset. Now you see, the great thing about the Solidarity Beyond 2021 platform is we have it all at the fingertips, right? Because what Terence was saying, that you can know everything, right, in terms of your language, you can have all the skills, but if you do not execute them, I think it comes to zero. So there are a lot of people out there, they are called the NATOs. The NATOs are no action, talk only people. Actually, it's very identifiable. So go and do a self-check so that we do not fall into the NATO category. Okay, right. Thank you so much, Terence. Okay, now moving on next is to Dato Adrian. Okay, this question is set to you. What kind of motivation and support that you provide to your real estate negotiators in order to make them a successful real estate negotiator? Dato Adrian.
Okay, thank you for the question. All right, for motivation and support, okay, this is one of the very tricky question. My experience is I become a mentor of my negotiators. First of all, I need to understand their need and their what the definition of success. Because some people categorize, I want to be a millionaire, then I consider I'm successful. Somebody say, okay, I'm healthy and I enjoy my work, then I'm consider I'm successful. The moment I wake up, I like my work, I like to go to office, is considered a successful. So I normally when I do the session one-to-one or a small group to train them and support them. So I normally become a motivate, mentorship, and tailor-make their journey for them. For example, every year, every beginning of the year, I will set a meeting for the goal setting. So goal setting is very important because I've been practicing for this almost last 10 years, taught by one of my mentor. I feel very, very good, and it really come true. So how to go for it? So beginning of the year or anyhow when you started this industry, give a time frame of your goal. The goal must be achievable, right? So for example, just now Adrian said, I want to do a 3 sales or 5 sales a week. So before you close 1 sales a week, you don't go and aim for 5 sales in a week. So go slowly, which is achievable. That means goal setting. Then after that, I do a lot of the dream cultivation to my agent. What it means of dream cultivation. So I normally ask my agents, what is your dream? Very important. When you come to this industry, what do you want to achieve? What is your dream first? I think because of dream, I am sitting down today. If I doesn't have a dream, I won't transform from one of the civil engineer earning 1,800 ringgit per month and become a real estate agent. I won't say I'm a very successful, but at least I will say we have done something in my life journey lah. But we are stopping here. I'm going to excel myself. So I keep on cultivate my dream and do a new setting of my dream. So when you do the dream cultivation, the next important thing is also you need to activate your dream and manifest your dream. Just now what Caroline and Terence said. You cannot just dream and do nothing. So do mean action. Action is very important. Like over 60 days, you all guys have learned a lot of things from our platform. Whether, I don't know, you all pick up something and implement it in your activities or not. So if you haven't do it, that means you got want to dream to be very successful, but you lack of action. So start from today, you need action. And after that, you see your things start to harvest. Like just now I mentioned about how I do the personal branding. So the harvesting will become after 1 year or 2 years or 6 months. It doesn't know of 5 years. That is the harvesting. Last and not least, you need to celebrate celebrate with your colleague or your mentor or your family that you have achieved the goal. Even though the goal is so small, you have to go and celebrate. Either belanja people makan ke, or all this share in your Facebook, or this is the gift that I buy for myself. Right? Sometimes I say you want a Mercedes or you want a BMW or for the next year. So I want to achieve certain thing. So once you achieve it, you must buy it because it's your commitment. If you don't buy, there's no meaning for your goal. Celebration is very, very important. Then for me, I always talk to the negotiators that today, what is your dream? Let's say you are from negotiator. How are you going to become a business owner? There must be a career, a journey for yourself. So I always talk to my agent is how to become a real estatepreneurship. That's what my T-shirt here. Real estate, real entrepreneur. So today, real estate business is no longer a career. We are not your boss. We are just a platform supporter for you all. We are here to see your need, to customize it on your need, frankly speaking. On your need, we do it and support each other. So we want to see every one of you from a negotiator become a leader. Or even though you want to be a solo, also can, must be $1 million round table income so that you're considered as successful. Then from there, how to work less. Use the money transfer to the investment. That's what the Robert Kiyosaki always mentioned, investment. Then you've got a passive income. So if you want to enhance more than that, then start to recruit a team or become our partners or licensing at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, we want all our negotiators to have a bankable business rather than just a career. Thank you very much. Back to Caroline.
Wow, thank you so much, Dr. Adrian. That was really, really very real, because at the end of the day, I think what is important is definition of success, okay? And at the same time, like what Dr. Adrian was mentioning, we have to set achievable goals here, because there are a lot of times when people just work, but they do not know what they're working for. So when you have time to reward yourself, like to upgrade yourself, in terms of, going to a better restaurants to start off with, right? And then to having a better car and to have a better home, right? And to have a better lifestyle. I think that is actually very, very achievable. Okay, so what is important is set the mindset correct so that we can actually do that step by step, right, guys? So we need to know what we want in our lives, right? Because we do not want to be stagnated. We don't want to settle for mediocrity. We want to be the best, okay? As how ESP wants to be the largest, okay? This is actually achievable, everyone. Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Adrian, once again. So now back to Terence. Okay. Oh, sorry. I have got one for Aldrin. Okay. Right. Terence will be next. I have got some questions here. Okay, Aldrin. We believe there are 40 plus thousands of real estate negotiators in the market today, and the numbers are increasing by the days. And one of the greatest challenge of the business is competition. So Aldrin, share with us your thoughts on this, and how can a real estate negotiator increase their performance when the market is getting more competitive? Aldrin?
All right. Okay. Thank you for the question. Wow, 41,000 negotiators. The market volume not very encouraging over the last 3-4 years. And I believe everyone who is out there, all right, when you run your business, you look at your advertisement in iProperty, Property Guru, or in Facebook, or you're putting up banners, and even when you go for viewing, you see your competitor is also bringing another prospect to view the same property. I can resonate with everyone, in terms of competition. Now, I think rule number one is this: competition will always be there. All right, and I always say this: competition is always a relative thing. Okay, and I always also say this many times. When you are running this business, all right, if you cannot face competition, then you have already lost the battle. Okay, and I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy because competition is everywhere and nobody like to lose. Yeah, all right. Okay, let's face it, like everyone. Okay, we are all just human. Okay, but what I'm trying to say is this. Now, one of the way you can overcome these challenges is actually a very simple thing. Okay, as I put it in my personal Facebook today, just to highlight this session, I actually did mention one of the things that I do, all right, in terms of contributing to the certain success that I have, is to keep things in simplicity, all right? Don't complicate matters, yeah? And what do I actually mean by that? Think about this, guys. Everyone just pause for a moment, think about this, all right? You cannot eliminate competition, but you can make yourself more competitive, yeah? Through many ways. Okay, over the last 60 days, there's so many tips that has been given, from focusing, from upskilling, from whatever, all right? But what is the most important thing is this, okay? Think about this, and I always say this, if you lose a deal every month, okay, or being undercut every month, and you still earn a couple of 100,000 a year, I can tell you, you are doing it right. And if you just lose one deal in a year and you can't even survive, don't blame your competitors, all right? Blame yourself, okay? Let's be real, let's be honest, yeah, with ourselves. So the simple tip that I'll give to everyone is this, okay? While the competition is there, think about in the next 8 to 10 years where the market is going to pick up. All right, I'm very confident the market is going to pick up once this pandemic is so-called under control, if I may say. Yeah. All right, and think about whether are you ready to fight the battle on the ground. So the fighting spirit is the most important thing. All right, because the fighting spirit itself is the fire within you that will actually help you to overcome whatever roadblocks you're going to have, And trust me, the more you grow your business, the more you go for viewing, the more you have listing, the more competition is going to have. So the fighting spirit is very important. All your skill and your knowledge, if you do not have the fire, you do not have the fighting spirit, you will be all drowned in the water. All right. So that's a simple analogy. All right. Back to you, Caroline.
All right, thank you so much, Aldrin. So I think what we learned here today, for all the questions that we have received so far, yeah, is actually talking all about yourself, about your mindset, about how you're going to execute, you know, and how you can actually make this work for yourself. So I think that if you know what you already have, for example, you know you have some skill set, you have the knowledge, right? So what you need is actually a platform to grow. Yeah, because having a platform to grow is actually having a direction where you know where you are heading, okay, and also to set a career path so that we can do this year in, year out, and also not having to backslide on what you're doing, because we understand that there are a lot of agencies out there, you know, whereby when they have scaled to a certain number of agents, yeah, and then they come to a roadblock, and then thereafter they slowly would taper off, yeah, because the tapering off is actually when they get stuck and they do not know how to push forward. So I believe that the three agencies today, when they collaborate on this platform, okay, they have got all the expertise going around in their heads, yeah. So they say two heads is better than one. What about three, right? So guys, so all right, so I think what we do is, can we get some questions from the audience? Yeah, because I think that's a little bit quiet out there. So everyone, if you are still here with us, yeah, can you ask us any questions you want to ask to the three special panelists that we have here today? Okay, about what you want to know, okay, about the platform, about growth, anything. Okay, can we see some questions coming in? So as you all know, we are not new to this, right? So let's get on to some questions. Okay. And I want to thank GS as well. Yeah, you have been a very good and great supporter for us. Thank you very much for also attending for the past 60 over days. Thank you so much, GS. Okay, all right. So I see a lot of thank you, thumbs up, but no questions yet. Okay, if no question, then I will ask the question here where one of the people posed for me. Okay, now this is actually to ask Terence. Okay, right. Okay. Okay, how do you view the change in ways or trend of work as a real estate negotiator today or lately? How crucial is it for existing real estate negotiator to stay relevant in the industry? Maybe you can take it away, Terence.
Thanks, Caroline. So I think, like I mentioned earlier on, prop technology is something that is coming already, like Dr. Adrian mentioned, it's at 4.0 already. So like it or not, have to take it lah. If you think that you are lacking on that part on how to do online closing, how to do online presentation, I think on our ESP platform, we actually shared on this before. So for those who are new here, do check out our YouTube channel that's recording. And that will actually help for those who are in this MCO period. You can learn that skill and adapt to it, okay? Because if you don't, sorry to say, there's no other way lah. There's no other ways to do closing, especially when we cannot come out. When we can go out, yes, all out, do it. Okay, and also on latest trend, we also see that technology, not just on the agent side, on property tenancy administration. If any one of you here have done tenancy administration, meaning to help the owners to manage their property, okay, I'm sure that a lot of you here still use Excel or on paper, like very manual. And what I can share is that on our side, we also do tenancy management as well. and we are embracing on technology to help us to manage all their clients, because as you know, clients nowadays are very demanding, especially things are getting instant. All right, everything is just one click away. So we can't just neglect that, and this is what our clients demanding for that as well. So on our side, on our team, we are using CRM software to cater that, to make sure that we provide the best service for our clients. So yes, so have to really adopt that lah. And for existing real estate negotiator, right? Talk to your leaders, okay? Talk to your agencies. For sure, they have ways of doing it on using technologies or using new ways of doing online sales. Okay, so I think that's the important keynotes lah I would like to share on these questions. Thanks, Caroline.
Okay, thank you so much, Terence. So that is actually to sum up on the relevancy of staying as a real estate negotiator. Yeah. Okay, guys. So time flies. So we are coming to the end of our session. Okay. So we would like to pose this last question to our three special panelists today. Okay, about the platform of ESP once again, because many out there are still asking me. Sometimes they don't really know, okay, the structure of it, okay? So they want to know the structure, the intention, okay, beside having the platform on Solidarity Beyond 2021. So this is actually on ESP. So guys, take it away. Maybe we can start with Aldrin Tan. Come, Aldrin. Aldrin, you are mute, yeah?
All right,
thank you.
Thanks, Caroline. Yes,
Thanks.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so now, so what's next? Yeah, a very straightforward question. What's next now? Okay, as we have shared, all right, this is not just a community, and a community is actually the backbone, all right, of a platform, because it will lead to greater things in terms of teamwork, in terms of the network, in terms of our investment, all right. The three partners over here are investing into ESP, that we are very confident that we will change people's life, yeah, as how we have been changing our agents' life over the many years. So and one of the things, all right, that we all want everyone to look forward is be ready to capitalize and leverage on the market that is coming back, yeah. We have gone through a tough time over the last 3-4 years, and having a platform, a community of support is actually very important. Yeah. So my message out to everyone is this: you are already in this three agency. Thumbs up. All right, greater things are going to happen, and it's already happening. Okay, this is no longer a concept, nothing that is a dream. We are already taking the first step, and many steps will come, and so be part of this, okay? And I think I'm going to be very direct, okay, because there's no two ways about this one, because the fact that we are so confident that we can make a difference, my message out to everyone is be part of this ESP, full stop, yeah, and this is what I'm going to say. All right, thanks, Caroline.
Okay, thank you so much, Aldrin. How about Dr. Adrian? Any shout out about ESP platform?
Yeah, first of all, for this new platform, the ESP new platform, we want to create a new culture, a culture that actually all the agents or all the whole industry of Malaysian agents have to be adopt on it. We are going to implement a 3 wins concept. What is a 3 wins concept? Win for yourself, win for the company, and win for your clients, right? So today the ecosystem are different already, and with the 3 win, we are getting our technology to support, and then giving a reward system to our agents. That's how we can differentiate what is an illegal agent and what is a professional agent. So I believe in this platform today that we want to roll out. All the agents will be have a strong spirit and accountable for your business you have to build on this platform together. I wish if you have friends and you know some principal, you know some license holder, they really need help during this pandemic, this time. They have no clue what they want to do. Perhaps I ask for the favor that you can send this message out to them that we are here to work together and see how to go through this difficult time for this actually it's a national emergency state now. So without further ado, in moving forward, I wish every one of our partners, especially you are negotiators, don't give up, even though you are not really a performance, but we are here to hold your hand. We want to grow you. Your success will be our success. One day we will come to you. Your business is bankable. What it means, a bankable? We can take your whole team into our shareholder. Thank you very much. Back to Caroline.
Wow, thank you so much, Dr. Adrian. That was really very touching. Okay, because you touched the heart of the people, you know, because what is important is the culture and the bankable system, like you mentioned. Okay, so really well said. Thank you, Dr. Adrian. How about Terence, yourself?
Okay, on this, I think Dato Adrian and Audrey already mentioned it lah. Why ESP? So just now I also touched on the having the right mindset is something that's affected by your environment and your surrounding as well. So actually this morning I got a call. Actually I call the other agents lah. That I've lost contact about 2 years already, and I gave her a call, and then just a short catch up. So because I was sharing this platform with her as well, so she was asking me, "Hey, how long you have been in this industry?" I told her 3 years. Why? She told me, "Wow, sorry, 5 years." Okay, I've been in this real estate industry for 5 years as a real estate negotiator, and now the director. So she was quite surprised because 2 years ago I was still a real estate negotiator, senior real estate negotiator back then. So I think about it. Hey, she said 5 years is very fast. So I said there are some people even faster. But what I would say is that I'm thankful for is because of the platform, of the people, of the surrounding I come across. So we are confident to say that ESP platform is the right environment. The peoples are the right people that actually managing the agency. The leaders are the right people. So once again, I would say do join us. Okay, straightforward. Okay, you have seen us for the last 60 days, and we are confident in what we are doing. And then you will see that more supports and more incentives are coming. The funds are already there, okay, to support your business. We see our real estate negotiator as our business partner. And like Aldrin always said, this platform is by you, for you. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you so much, Terence. So, well, you have summed it up all, right? So, guys, to make it more summarized, right, is that this platform has everything that you need as a real estate negotiator, a leader in the agency, or even an agency owner. Yeah, because at the same time, okay, we need to stay relevant in the industry, okay, and we need to also keep scaling our business, all right, to greater heights, okay. And at the same time, guys, we are going to roll out the contact numbers, right? Okay, so our back end is going to roll out the contact numbers for our three special panelists today, namely Aldrin Tan, Dato Adrian, and also Terence Yeo. Now, for you all who are here, okay, we thank you all very much. Please don't forget to bring in your relevant negotiator friend or anyone who is relevant that you know that they can actually scale in this platform, because I believe that you have to make a difference in order to see there's a substance going on, right, guys? So I thank you all once again for joining us, for your time with us here. And today, ESP would like to thank you all also for your patience and also to come together as a community. All right. So thank you again, everyone. Thank you all, the three special guests. Thank you so much, Aldrin San. Thank you so much, Dr. Adrian. And thank you so much, Terence. Okay. Very, very good, inspiring session today.
Thanks, everyone. Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thanks.
So
And
back to host. Thank you.
Here. Hi guys, we are at the end of our session today. Just a short reminder, tomorrow we will be back at 3 p.m. with our training session. So, just the last slide here. For those of you who are still around, please do try to scan and leave us your feedback. We are rolling out our August sessions. So for those of you who like to see any types of trainings, whether it is more technical or more towards personal growth, or it's towards maybe something like Canva or lead generation, please do drop us a feedback and we will try to include it in our sessions coming on August. All right, so everyone, see you tomorrow back at 3 p.m. Keep the good spirit alive. And today, as you can see from all four of them, it was a fantastic sharing from all of our leaders. Okay, stay home, stay safe, and I will see you soon. Thank you very much.